All right.
Doc, just how would you describe overtime, the way that one finished?
Just the whole game, again, that's like a third game in a row where in the first half we've started slow. Uh, so that's not what we want, obviously. But we hung in there, and then, it was one of those games, I swear, I felt like out of timeouts, we got everything and just couldn't make shots. We got a layup off the baseline out play, couldn't make a shot. But those are the games you have to figure out a way of winning. When you do get good shots. Joel in the first half was right at the basket. And it was just one of those games. But credit them. Mose and that team, Orlando, they play hard. You can't shake them. They put a lot of pressure on you with their athleticism and speed. I thought the first half, they just literally ran us out the gym. And then I thought in the second half, we kind of dug in, got stops, and then we got some runouts.
Tobias obviously hit the big shot at the end, but it seemed even early on like you were deliberately maybe trying to get
Yeah.
involved.
He's just really, we're still trying to figure it out, and so Tobias and we got him some great spots deep in the post. He's becoming an excellent cutter. It's something I've never used him as. And, cutting Tobias off of James Harden has been a problem for teams because you can't get off James's body, which that's a 4 cutting. So we've used that a lot. So we just got to keep learning each other and keep trying to figure it out.
You said about a week ago that everything was still so new, that crunch time offense was something you're like, we don't have enough.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've progressed more?
No, I really don't. It's frustrating because you just can't call out the play. James knows what he knows, and it's frustrating at times because you saw things that maybe we could run. I called a 15 touch. It was one of our sets, and James, he didn't know the set, so it didn't work. We tried to run it. But we're going to get it. We will.
Coach, what's your assessment of Markelle Fultz?
I tell you, he's tough, man. I love young guards that know who they are. He's not coming down trying to jack threes up. He's going to beat you and get to the basket. And he knows he's going to do that. And he makes excellent decisions. Made a 3 tonight, but that's not what he's about. He's about putting pressure. I'm just happy for him. That kid's gone through a lot, from confidence to injuries, to being moved. And he's still hanging in there. It's pretty cool.
See George kind of closed with the first unit in the second quarter and
Yeah.
played a lot.
Yeah, probably played him too many minutes, honestly. We were trying to go offense, defense there. There was no stoppage to get Matisse back in the game. So probably played George too many minutes tonight. 35 minutes, George will probably need 3 or 4 beers for sure tonight to get over it for tomorrow.
Besides just the kind of general energy or the intangibles that come with starting slow, are you seeing any commonalities between
Well,
your team?
we fought back in most of them, but I would like not to do that. I would love to get off to a good start. And I do think it starts on the defensive end where we start the game. It's almost like we got to get punched in the mouth before we turn on our defensive intensity. That third quarter, that stretch of defense was phenomenal, all right? But we have to start the game that way. And so I'm going to go watch the film and figure out why.
Is that when you're glad you have a coach's challenge in your back pocket?
Yeah, it's funny, and I hate using them sometimes because sometimes you feel like I shouldn't have to use that one. I thought that was such a clear block. And I think sometimes officials know that you have it, use it. Thank God we get our timeout back. The problem is we lose the challenge, and that's the one thing that I hate about the rule. I think if I win the challenge, I should get my challenge back. I should still have a challenge, and so that's something we'll bring up this summer for sure. Thanks, guys.